30 times. Ten times more. Two times more. Letting go and stop.
Yep. You know, oxygen you need for combustion. Combustion is energy. So you learn to breathe deeper, and then the body's chemistry is becoming stronger, alkaline, and then it adapts to the situation.
Really?
Not only in the cold, also in the heat, also Mount Everest, also in any stressful situation.
So if we breathe that way, like we just did, or like what I did on the couch, we should be able to feel fine in extreme heat or extreme cold or extreme stressful situations.
Yes, it's all stress.
Yeah.
And if we just regulate the chemistry inside, then it's able to adapt to the impact. And impact can be caused by, yes, heat, but also by grief. Or somebody has a gun on your head. That's stress.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And or war.
Sexual abuse. I mean,
Sexual abuse. Any stress is relates itself to chemistry, relates itself to force. Are we able to counteract on that? Yes. We have a power to adapt to the situation. And we can do that consciously. And how? Just do this. Because it has been shown that it works. Now, you wanted to get into the deepest, best podcast ever. That's what I want too. So let's get to the bottom of things.
Okay.
And get into a new insight.
Let's do it.
How? I don't know. But we adapt now. And you have done the breathing up till now. And now I want to demystify, say, the limits of the brain, of the perception. And how? It's all here. So I want to feel it. I want to see it. And I'm into this brain research. And I want also to show that it affects expanding consciousness. Expanding consciousness is associating and connecting tubes within the brain, becoming more, changing your perception. What is consciousness? It's perception. But if you learn more, your perception becomes wider. That's expanding consciousness. It relates into the brain that the neurology is connecting more. But if you are sick or too stressful or too conditioned, then it's not able to connect more. Thus, you don't feel spirituality, you know. It becomes dull because it begins to be a loop.
Thirty times. 10 times more. Two times more. Letting go and stop.
Yeah.
How many times do you need to see from a loop not to become dull, you know? It's logic, sense. So we have this capacity to get into the brain and to connect consciously all these channels, the neurology, ganglia cells and whatever they called, but they connect. And that spirituality should be de-abstracted and become a way of life for everybody accessible. We are going to show this. So I'm here once again to spread my mission, but also to learn of you, because I use your insights as well. Right now, right here, your way of thinking and being, your whatever I'm sharing, but you are sharing too.
Right.
So, and we share this with everybody. And very soon we will show that spirituality is de-abstracted. It's a great feeling of channeling inside, and it's growing. Nothing will become ever dull anymore. Is that possible? Let us challenge
Yes.
old science, and we are into that. I'm talking to Professor Huberman about this, and he understands because he saw what I was doing, and he is doing it himself. And first, we are going to tackle some of the biggest problems in the U.S. They say mental problems, which is PTSD, fear, anxiety, trauma, depression. Are we able to tackle that? Yes, sir. We are going into the brain, and this is what we do right now. I already feel right now that I've learned of this situation here, talking to you straight, because we are just investigators of the life. It's the soul. We talk from the heart. We are defenseless therein. And that's because we did it all already, and we showed this macho thing. We get out of the way. We want soon we will be not here anymore. We want to find out everything there is, and let it be the way nature meant it to be. And this is why I'm here.
Right.
So
I love it.
I love it too, man. I love the life.
Thirty times. Ten times more. 2 times more. Letting go and stop.
When was the first test that you did? How old were you when you first were like, let me get exposed to water or to cold or to the breathing?
Yeah, it was in 2007. I was in New York doing a world record in front of the Rubin Museum of Art, Himalayan art.
I mean, when was the first time in your life you started practicing?
Oh, practicing.
Yes.
17 years old.
17.
Yeah, 17. And I found out, already from 12 years old, I was onto psychology, Hinduism, Buddhism, and
Really?
all that. Yes. Yeah, that's something deep. It's inside, and it doesn't know what it is, but it wants to know what it is. So you dive into your grave and you dig in, and all kinds of traditions, cultures, disciplines I did before. And when I was 17, I got into this cold thing. And then a searcher, if you have been looking in all kinds of things already, you become somebody who's searching for something.
Sure.
A searcher, a researcher, actually, of the life. But then, you still didn't find it. But when you find it, you know that it is there. So I found out there it was. Bang. So from there on, I built up. I challenged my body more and more. And first, I was very secluded because everybody thought I was crazy, and I still am. But that's about the life.
But now you're more accepted.
Yes, more accepted. Yes,
Yes.
you could say that. But you need crazy people. You need pioneers.
Yeah,
you need people who go beyond it all, what we think. Because now we found out, as the first group in the scientific history, to be able to influence into the autonomic nervous system, the immune system, the endocrine system, take possibly away depression, fear, trauma, because those are the real terrorists.
Did you grow up living in fear or trauma from anything?
I think so. I think I never was satisfied with what was going on in the world. And how that's a traumatic birth I'm relating to, and I talked with my mother about it. You had also a question about who's the most influential person in your life. Who was that? That was my mother.
Really? Why?
Because mothers always are the most influential. Really. Because they give you the tit. They are there.
Yeah.
And they care for you. And even though they sometimes do not know, they still care. Without words. They're unconditional. They are there.